Big, deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do that again. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Put your chin down to your chest. Roll your head. Back to center. Other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more on each side. Float your head back to the center. Float your head up. Wrap your arms around your waist. Give yourself a nice twist. Back to center. Twist the other way. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Hips around. Nice, generous circles. Other direction. Now let your arms just dangle for a minute and roll both shoulders. Nice, big, generous circles. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then the other direction. Now, kind of a backstroke. One arm, both arms are moving. Gentle twist here, not too much. And then the other direction. Now put your hands right out in front of your heart. One goes up, one goes down. They're going to circle around. If you're doing this right, they'll gently pass each other right in front of your heart. And then the other direction. Circles, vertical circles, left and right. Breathe in on half, pick a half, out on the other half. Let yourself be kind of soft and wavy with your hands. Other direction. So in a lot of these sessions together, I really emphasize your feet, finding the earth, settling into the earth, connecting to the earth. And I don't want you to forget that. My hands right in front of your heart, one goes up, one goes down. But today, a lot of the postures we're going to do are flowing, and you want to feel soft and fluid, like water, almost like air, like you're floating or flowing. One of the yin and yang aspects of Tai Chi is that many times you want to feel like you're firmly rooted to the earth, but you want to also at the same time feel like you're floating and floating. Now, cleaning the countertop. And again, even as your feet are nice and solidly connected, the body floats and flows, feeling soft and fluid. Other direction. Hands right in front of your waistline, forward and back. Again, if you're doing this right, one hand will come in, the other hand will go forward, and they'll pass each other. Breathe in as arms circle out. And out as they pass each other. Then the other direction. One foot in front, prayer wheel, forward and back, up and down. Same thing. Feet are solidly connected with the body. It's falling, floating. Other direction. Smoothly as you can, switch feet. Other direction. Feet under your hips. Gather twice. Lift before you settle. Hug the big tree. Old Man Yang's wild horse. Hold the ball. Right foot in front. Flow. Take it back. And flow. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smoothly as you can, switch feet. Other side. Switch again. One more time before you switch again. You notice even in the transition, you move your feet deliberately, consciously, being secure in your connection to the earth. But you float the hands and the body. One more time on the left side. Feet back under your hips. Gather twice. The wild horse chases the wind. Right side forward. Bring your right arm up and make a wave. Now we're just going to stand this side. So bring your right arm up again and then make a big wave. One more time. Switching sides. Now this one really flows nice, I think, when we switch on each one. So right side. The wave lets you switch feet smoothly. Once more on each side. Feet back under your hips. Gather twice. The white crane spreads her wings. Again, switch feet each time. Let the foot that's holding you up, let that foot be nicely connected, solidly connected. The rest of the body almost feels like it could float right up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Feet under your hips. Gather. The blue dragon rises from the sea. Another really powerful float up. As the hand floats up, the toes come forward. Float around, switch feet, and float. Don't lose your connection to the earth. Nice and solid. Let the whole rest of the body floats. Breathe in. Breathe out. I've added an angle on it just for fun. You don't have to. I'm going to add a little bit of step. So instead of shuffling my feet back and forth, I'm going to take little steps forward. You don't have the room for that. Obviously, you can't do that. And going backwards. One more time, or I fall off my rug here. Feet under your hips, gather. Now play guitar. In particular, a version of guitar where the hands float up, circle around. Bring your right heel forward, let the hands float. Just leave that foot there for a moment. Get this feeling of floating. And switching. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's switch each time now. Feet still move, nice, consciously, deliberately, but the whole body, secure in its base, floats. I'm going to take little steps forward. I have room to do, I don't know, 4 or 5. One more time. Stepping backwards. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gather. Old Man Chen's wild horse. Take both hands over to the left. Bring your left foot forward and float that hand up. Circle to the right side. And float. Now this one, he obviously has both feet firmly anchored to the earth. But this front hand especially, the whole front of the body, wants to float up and out. One more time. Well, 2 more. Left side, right side. Gather. Sweeping into the wind. Looks a little bit like Chen's wild horse, but it's the opposite foot. So hand circle here. Make big circle. We'll switch feet in a minute. Get this feeling of literally sweeping up and across. Take the hands over, switch feet. Sweeping to the left. Over to the left, sweeping to the right. Over the top, sweeping left. Switching each time now. Sweep. And as the hands come over the top, let your feet gently step back, step forward. One more time. Both sides. Gather. Yeah, circle both hands around. Right foot in front, both hands go floating up. Ooh, big, expansive move in the chest. Switch feet. And I do it with both feet solidly connected. It's called searching on top of the mountain. Sometimes searching for the princess on top of the mountain. If I bring my right foot forward, have just the toes touch. It's called 7 stars. Yeah, don't ask. I have no idea what the difference is. Do whichever one feels most light and opening to you. Certainly the 7 stars will work that back leg much harder. It's supporting more weight. But you might be able to get a better feeling of floating and opening with the foot solidly on the earth. One more time. And other side. And feet under your hips. Gather. Now take your left hand across the body. Take your right fingers, find your pulse, and then the left hand sweeps across and it floats up and around, making kind of a circle right around your head. And then the other hand, the other pulse. Now, whichever way I sweep, I'll put that foot in front. As the hand comes down, you can gently switch feet. This is the swallow flies to and fro. One more time. Gather twice. Now take both hands over to the right, left, and then sweep them. The left hand is palm up, the right hand is palm in. You're going to circle around right in front of your heart and kind of gently push forward. Sweep. So this one doesn't have such a up and down feel to it, but it should still have that nice light, almost like you're out in the water feel to it. Sweeping right, stepping right. Now with your feet separated, front to back a little bit, you can get this feeling of wave, not only in the hands, but in the body. Don't do it so vigorously that you hurt your back. One more time. Gather twice. Well, this one floats on both sides. So take your right hand and your left hand, float both hands up, not too far away from your face, and then kind of roll them and float them across over to the left. And take that right hand, well, take both hands. Both hands float up together, and then they kind of float across to the right. You're going to move the foot on the second part. So take that left foot back. Both hands float up, the whole body floats up, and then off to the right. This is called open the window and look at the moon. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Gather twice. Now circle both hands around. You're going to come up right up the center. And your right hand is going to float out as your left hand floats over your head. And you're going to turn your palm slightly to the sky. Then circle. Both hands floating up together. Left hand goes floating out. Right hand up over your head toward the sky. Now this is mostly a left and right motion. So not a lot of stepping I want to do on this one, except as this hand, like single whip, actually, I want to turn and point my toes in the direction of the hand that goes out. This is called the Mad General, raises his flag high. Once more on each side. Back, center, gather. Wave hands like clouds. Take your right hand over to the left. Hands float across the sky. Left foot in, they float back. Don't move the feet, we'll go back to my left. Right. Left. One more time. Don't move the feet. Back to the right. There's a variation of cloud hands. It looks like that. So take your left hand, kind of make a larger than usual stretch, and then they float across. So when they get right in front of your belly and your face, you roll them, you gently float them forward. Right hand, big wave. Both hands float across and push. Left hand, big wave. Push. This is called the river flows endlessly. One more time. Gather. Just once. Now, breathing in heaven and earth. Reach up over your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach out. A little flex in the knees. Gather from the heavens. Gather from the earth. One more time. Let your hands gently settle down. Just pull your belly button. Take a nice, long, slow, deep breath. And go make a nice day.